afternoon, and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all. Welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES Whangarei to our auction room, and of course to our owners may extend the hand of gratitude for entrusting the exquisite team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine offerings. It's most certainly been our great privilege. For our trinity of offerings on our auction catalogue for your consideration today, good folks, but more importantly your competition. Now, our lots in question, we are aware of those parties outside of room, not in that cash and unconditional bidding position, but they are equally exempt. So if you are here to bid to buy, I would warmly encourage you to put your best foot forward, as I'm quite confident that we can get you across the line today, folks. Leading our auction team, we're joined by our sales manager, Nikki Volcott. Working alongside me on the technology, well, we have the wonderful Robin. Now, this fine lady, well, she will be displaying those feats of both numerical and technological dexterity, as Robin is in charge of displaying the all-important bidding sequences which will appear on screen beside me here. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply in the capacity to guide you good folk on your journey to ownership. Now, bidders and buyers throughout the course of the campaign, our lead agents for the properties in question, will they have been with you every step of the way, walking with you hand in hand, answering your inquiries and conducting your viewings, and furnishing you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, they will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work. And to those terms and particulars I shall take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. It comes as no surprise to you that our owners, well, they offer up the property subject to those confidential written reserve prices. Subject to those reserve prices being reached, as auctioneer, I'm permitted to sell the properties to the highest bidders among you. Our owners, they have granted me that exclusive right as auctioneer to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, they'll be clearly identified to as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, they will only ever occur well below the reserve prices where the properties are clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid. I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute during the bidding happens to rise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. Though as it may, I shall be a numerical conductor throughout that sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to that grand finale of the call, which will be signified with the percussive beat of my gavel coming down the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very, very, very fortunate position of holding that highest bid, well, congratulations, you are deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are therefore twofold. Sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat and easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, good folks, those are your obligations as we look toward lot one, our very first offering of today's proceedings, brought to the rostrum by our residential expert, that is Mr. Richard Lyon. He has been your leading light throughout this campaign, and he brings for your consideration 37C of Tauriwa Road of Morningside, more formally described as that estate in a freehold enveloping a sum 495 square metres, more or less, as we say, being lot 1, deposit plan 325335, fully contained undescribed on that record of title 102273. Vacant possession, that is proffered up to you on that settlement date scribed as 15 working days after the date of this agreement. But good folks, bidders and buyers, let's reflect upon our wonderful Morningside offering here. The offering perched within the heart of that family favoured Morningside. This modern gem, well, it offers that perfect blend of both comfort and convenience. Built in the 2000s, every inch of it speaks of that easy living with the freshly updated interiors, a bright and inviting atmosphere, together with that low maintenance grounds ideal for those busy professionals or perhaps that growing family. Minutes from the Whangarei CBD, the hospitals, the North Deck, such a prime location ensures everything is just within easy reach. The double garage with its internal access, that adds to that layer of practicality and most certainly enhances the appeal for the bidders and buyers vacant and waiting a home, but also it is that canvas waiting for its very next chapter. Bidders and buyers, simply put, I'm in your hands. Opening bids Opening offers.
550.
At 550,000, and welcome into you, madam. The best of luck to you there. Nice to see you there at $550,000 on a chase down a quarter on the rise to put you at 5 3/4 a bit to be. At 575, I hunt, I seek, I search, but with you, madam, predominantly in front here at 550,000. With my lamplighter as I look now for that quarter on that first call, that time, that chance for your advance. Second time, third, and final opportunity. Well, it's an optimistic start, but it's not where we start, it's where we finish. And it seems that it's just you and I at this juncture. Rather than vent your bid against you, we'll simply pause the auction. We'll have a conversation with you, good folks, and our owners, and we'll see if we can't get you across the line. Robin, lot 1 is live and paused. Good folks, we'll be back with you an update as soon as we can. For your patience, folks, I take you back to lot 1 here. We left the room at 550,000. Our lead party, they've kindly increased their bid to some 600,000. If I can get you to confirm that for me, folks.
Yeah.
At 600,000, there it stands. Lands and stands at the left-hand side of the room or on your right. Our owners have said to me, Louis, you've got a little bit more work to do. So I immediately chased down that quarter to advance us forward from here. At 625, I seek to move us forward on that first call with the party here at 6. Second call. Third and final opportunity for warning. Well, folks, below our seller's instructions, what we will do is we'll pass that property back into your very capable hands. We'd warmly encourage you to continue the interest, and I'm sure with the interest we do have here, we'll get a sold sign there for you very, very soon indeed. Thanks for your participation, folks. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
Good folks, I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Simon Ward, who's been your leading light throughout the campaign out as we go towards the coast of Whangarei. He brings for your consideration 22 Harbourview Road of Whangarei, more formally described as an estate in a freehold, enveloped with some 686 square metres, as we say, in lot 8, deposit of land 352910. Fully contained on that record of title 216755. Vacant possession, that is proffered up to you on that settlement date described as 90 days plus 6 working days after the date of this agreement. But good folks, let's reflect upon the immense value of our Whangarei offering. Nestled within the quiet cul-de-sac, well, this modern retreat offers more than a home, good folks, but it offers that gateway to a life well lived. Designed for low maintenance seas, the lock and leave convenience pairs so beautifully with that seamless indoor and outdoor flow, perfect for the entertaining or those moments of solitude. 4 spacious bedrooms, that duality of bathrooms, along with that garage in that ensures that practicality meets so beautifully with style. With local amenities close by, bidders and buyers, this is where convenience and tranquility, well, it creates that irresistible opportunity. Just moments from the Whangarei Harbour, boating and those fishing adventures await at your very doorstep. Bidders and buyers, a wonderful offering for your consideration as I simply welcome your participation. Call me a figure, I've been called much worse. In your hands here. Here to work with you, bidders and buyers. We are aware of those equally zealous parties. You know we have interest if you want that cash and unconditional basis. Here to work with you, I'm very reasonable. But on warning here, first call for your opening bid, your opening offer. Second call. How dare you enter that valley of shadows known as that conditional market. On that third and final chance for warning. Well, Simon, it seems our parties, that interest we do have, they'd rather speak to you than me, but I certainly cannot blame them for but a moment. That interest we do have, I know the good team here, Simon, and he's more than happy to facilitate you with your interest and assist you on your journey to ownership there at 22 Harbourview Road. Welcome back to the front of the room. Welcome again to you, Mr. Richard Lyon. He brings for your consideration 66B of Weaver Street of Bow Valley. More formally described as that estate in a freehold enveloped in some 628 square metres more or less, as we say, in lot 2, deposit plan 559424. fully contained and described on that record title 984809. Vacant possession that awaits you on that settlement date described as 15 working days after the date of this agreement. But good folks, let's look upon our wonderful faux value offering. For your consideration, a home with that contemporary design meets that family warmth. Thoughtfully designed by our current owners and built in 2018, such an offering, well, it exudes that modern style with the trinity of generous bedrooms and that seamless open plan layout. Before you, that semblance, that symbiosis of that all-desired indoor-outdoor flow with the private deck that invites that al fresco evenings onto the stars, while the easy care grounds, they provide that perfect place for the kids, the pets, and even that camper or the boat. The double garage, well, that offers that secure convenience, and the location, well, it is simply unbeatable. Minutes from Camo, Kensington, and just 5 kilometres to our very own vibrant CBD. A home, well, it is where that comfort meets style, that practicality, it aligns ever so beautifully. On offer here, more than a home, good folks, but a lifestyle waiting to be embraced. In your hands, opening bids, fair places to start. Not all at once. Here to work with you on that cash and unconditional basis, not here to delay the ambitions of those outside the room. First call, so go around the room 3 times, giving you that time, that chance to register your interest in that cash and unconditional bid. Second call, third and final. Well, folks, not here to delay the ambitions of others. I can very happily reveal that the offering is now priced at offers over 780,000. So that interest we have in room and that interest we have online offers over 780,000. Richard, charge your Tesla and charge your phone, because I know you're going to be very, very busy indeed with such a wonderful offering on the market. Bidders and buyers, good folks, our interested parties, thank you very much for your attendance at our EVES auction this afternoon. The good team here at EVES are more than happy to assist you on your journey to ownership. Good afternoon.